Good evening, Wolf Nation. This is your captain speaking, folks. It's Friday night, and of course, you know what that means. It is time for another R.O.C Hangout. And if you want to join us, the link is in the R.O.C Facebook group, or you can message one of us. We'll gladly send it to you. Come on by, talk to us, bring some stuff. Let's have some fun. Anyway, I'm here. E. Prime's here. Joseph is here. Gord is here. And of course, Eric Z is here. How's everyone doing tonight?
Super friggin' duper, man.
Neat.
I'm alive.
I'm glad you are. I'm glad.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 of us are very happy about the EE.
3 of the 4 of us. Who's the one? Oh, all right. We're off to a rousing start.
Hey. So I'm doing one of my favorite pastimes.
Podcasting?
The one that got you arrested?
I'm going to toy hacks.
Oh boy!
Oh, God, I need to do that. I have like 24 or more labels I need to put on.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I have stickers for things that I sold and never put them on.
You know what? I think I do too.
I just came across a big envelope of Toy Hack stickers that I never.
We don't need to hear about that. That's appropriate.
Jesus, Joe.
I think I could, I know where it is. The same thing. Like, it's all in an envelope that they had sent, I combined it all in there. But I could probably go find that, throw it in the trash, and I wouldn't know the difference.
I found an envelope the other day, opened it, like, oh, I don't even have this anymore.
Yeah.
Been that long.
I've got a bunch of stuff. So the very first set that I ordered was after I finished my Terracon set at Reston 2017. That's the very first set that I ordered was for Abominus. Still haven't put them on.
Of course not.
Other stuff, yes, that's still sitting down there.
Lazy fucking collectors.
Basically, that's the sum of it. Let's see. I got the set for the Nemesis. I'm looking forward to putting that on. I got the one for the Ark. I'm horrible at taking before and after pictures, but I got the Ark done, and that took me about 9 hours. Just because there's so many, like the little squares for the windows.
Oh, fucking A. I need to buy that set, and I'm not looking forward to that.
So, so if you do get that set, some of the issues I ran into were, one, get yourself a set of really fine pointed tweezers.
I bought a pair from them. They sell tweezers, I think.
They do.
Yeah.
And then get yourself a little bit of extra like stick glue or something, because they put some on, like they'll put some that comes like to a 90 degree that comes like would say down right on the Ark. And probably about half of them don't stick after 20 minutes. They'll just pop back up. So that little bit extra glue helps them stay down.
Isn't it unfortunate that a sticker has only one job?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Can't even do that right. EA Scott wants to know what are the scale of the Motu vehicles Tyler's been making for you.
I don't even want to answer that damn question. He should know by now.
Are the Knicks losing? What's wrong with you tonight?
They're
Nothing.
Scott, their origin scale.
Real quick, getting back to Toy Hacks.
The Masterverse scale, Scott.
If you got the last year's rock box, you had a whole set of little tweezers to put stickers.
Oh yeah,
on.
You did.
Oh yeah,
I did. True.
I forgot about that useful tool.
Yeah, I just really just saw it. Yeah.
So what are you doing again, Joe? Which ones are you toy hacking tonight?
Right now it's just so I did Air Raid the other week.
This is the Chug stuff.
Yes.
This is
and then
okay.
Slingshot tonight.
Chug. What's up?
Okay. God, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd get up and go get some of my own. But I'm already sitting down.
But yeah, and also, if anyone else is interested, they've got new set up for Studio Series Scrapper for $5, which is on sale.
Oh wow!
And they got Bone Crusher. Is he on sale? Yeah. No, it's out of stock. Damn. Bone Crusher's out of stock, but it's $15. I should have got it when I.
Considering Scrapper is kind of super recent figure, $5 sale is not that bad.
Mm-mm.
I need to start.
Not too
Go ahead,
shabby.
Joe. I need to start picking up
All right,
labels for the MMC.
Oh boy.
Bots. Those are starting to come in.
Nobody wants to hear your bad connection right now, Scott.
So
Scott's road tripping with some guy. Who's that guy?
Guys, say hi to Jason. Jason is the guy that hardly ever talks in the chat.
Oh, he's a creeper.
He's a creeper, yeah.
Where are you going?
I was literally asking that question for Jason because he thinks they're pretty cool looking. So, and he's big into Motu.
Jason,
Well,
looks like
one,
Logan's brother.
Jason, stop being a creeper, and we'll put you on.
I do pop in every now and then, but I only make a comment or two. So.
But yes, they're done by Tyler from 3D Printing Forge. They are all Masterverse scale.
That's 3D_printing_forge at Instagram.
Yeah.
He does good
Or
Put
stuff.
your
Tyler-
orders in now.
I have a land shark, an attack track, and a Bashosaurus so far.
Stuff's amazing.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Good looking stuff.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to pick up his daughters. We're heading to a Comic-Con
Ew.
here in Dallas tomorrow, so they're staying the night at our place, and then heading to the show tomorrow.
Okay. That's fun.
By Comic-Con, do you mean furry convention?
Yeah, it's called the Dallas Fan Expo. Who all is going to be there? Oh, too many. There's a lot of people, and then, some pretty decent sized stars, right? Yeah, Anthony Daniels is going to be there. C-3PO. Lots of Marvel people, lots of Star Wars people. Like I said, too many to list. Oh, Stephen Amell. Yeah, Arrow is going to be there. Yeah. I don't do signature stuff, so I could care less about that kind of shit. But
What body parts are you going to have autographed?
You're like, just sign right
Jason's
here.
Jason's got a 3CPO head. He's going to have Anthony Daniels sign.
You notice Scott didn't answer. He just giggled.
He's like, change the subject.
What didn't I answer?
I said, yeah. When he was asked what were you going to autograph, you just giggled and didn't answer.
Well, Wolfie, I have JD tattoo me directly. I don't live vicariously through my wife because I'm afraid of pain.
You got me.
Jokes on you, that was really Wolfie's butt.
And it's hilarious because
Was
the
AI.
picture was like JD, the only guy I trust to tattoo my wife, but yet here's Wolfie looking over his shoulder, watching every moment of it. I can just feel the trust oozing through the picture.
Oh, please. I trust JD.
Oh, definitely. And
I think
my
Wes
wife won't
was
let me
there
get
today
tattooed by
getting
anybody
tattooed.
but JD.
Nice.
All right.
I
Well,
hope
we're
you guys
gonna
have
take
fun.
off and
Alice.
pick up the stroke.
You
I'll
got a
probably
night
probably
of
get
no
back
Scott?
on later in the after.
Oh man, I got
Yeah.
Later.
Later
See
on.
you, buddy. Have fun. Be safe.
That's fun. Two bros hanging out.
Did anyone else notice how he
hope
kind of
they
looked like
have fun.
Logan's older brother?
Yeah. I noticed that.
So Logan's got a pretty big extended family.
Yeah, Jason Pritchard's his dad.
Mhm.
And that guy's his brother.
Speaking of the devil.
Stop sniffing.
How was Logan the other day at Chan's? How was the little fella?
I mean, he was fine. He was a
Good. Well, you
Nothing wrong
saw
with
him. I mean, I just
no, he's good. hung out with the tattoo shop for a little while, and then we had a nice
And
time.
then you left him. And then you left him, right?
I mean, I left him.
Oh, I didn't see Logan in your pictures.
It was
just trying to
Logan's
bring it-
ass getting tattooed.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell him what you got, Logan.
Winnie the Pooh.
I wasn't going there. No, we had fun. Yeah. Had fun at the gender reveal / baby
right.
shower. Gort was there. We hung out. We were bros. It was fun.
You were bros.
We were bros.
Yeah, we wanted to go. We just couldn't. We couldn't do it. My mom's birthday was that weekend, and then Courtney had to work the next one on Monday. So
Having 2 girls, in case you didn't know that. So that's
saw
fun.
that. Saw that.
Yep. Saw that.
What? Did you say twins?
Yeah, her daughter's having twins. Chan's daughter.
Oh, good luck to them. One.
No,
is a
she'll do
lot.
great. She's
Yeah,
great. Chan's great.
One's a lot. 2 is I can't imagine.
Huh. Anyone get any cool shit this week?
Got
I
that shitty ass Chira this week.
Nice.
I got Banshee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you hanging up, Joe? That was that snout spout?
Yep.
What do you think of that?
I love their stuff. If you put this at the same price point as a Transformer, I'm buying this. The quality is so much better. Like, it feels sturdier, for dollar. It's appropriate accessories, good stuff, good articulation. It feels good in hand. It don't feel cheap. I'm really digging. Again, like we talked about on the last show. Like, as an adult, I'm really digging the Motu stuff. So.
I'm a big fan of the trunk. It's very good articulation on that one.
Mm.
Oh,
And
the
the other
trunk
one
is
would-
articulated, huh?
Would break.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's cool. That's really cool.
But I do think I gotta agree with Gort about that Shira. I think it's their first real big miss.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
think it's a miss, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you
Once I
think? Why
got
do you
it in
think it's a
hand,
miss?
I don't know. Well, they're going backwards on the female arm articulation now.
Agree with you on
Single
that.
elbows, no bicep swivel. I don't like the face. I don't.
No, it don't look good.
I do. I don't mind the face. I agree with you on the arms. I think that's definitely a step backwards, but the face doesn't bother me.
And she's very pale.
Not enough sun in Etheria.
That's not.
And spending too much time in the freight zone. So yeah.
Yeah, I got that, and I got just over here. I got Bone Crusher and Scrapper.
Where'd you get those in from?
Look at you chug thugging.
Target. I haven't
Oh.
seen them since.
Yeah, I saw them there once. I didn't take them. They're nice.
Still waiting on BBTS for those. I don't even know why I'm getting them. I know I'm not going to like it when it's done.
Well, you should cancel those and
No.
go after that MMC rung. Just
I
saying.
got the Terraclaw Skeletor. He came
Oh.
in.
I forgot you got. Yeah, how is that?
Yeah, that's all right. It's fine. It's definitely an interesting look.
Yeah, I like that look. I think it's cool.
Got the X-Force Archangel finally. The team is
Nice.
complete.
Oh, how was that? I
Go
guess
figure.
it's the same as the other Archangel, huh?
No. Mm-mm.
No?
This one's all pinless, new wings, new.
Yeah,
Yep.
they did a pinless like standard.
Ah. No, they got pendulum.
Sure.
Yeah, got them on the shelf.
Hold on. I don't doubt you, but
I could be wrong. I believe we got fins in his leg.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the regular Angel figure. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm thinking of this guy.
Yep.
Okay,
Nope.
never mind.
They put out the blue Archangel. I don't know, 5 years ago maybe.
Yeah, it's been a while. It was pre-COVID. I'll get the pinless one just so I can have one for my Apocalypse and one for my regular, because I'm like that. It's stupid.
Is there another X-Force member you need, or was that the last one? I can't remember what you
For
said
that particular team, no, they are done.
Okay, that's cool.
There's a couple, what I would call like tertiary guys that made an appearance here and there, but they weren't really part of the main team. So no, I've been waiting for this figure since I started collecting
X-Force.
Because the last time they did the X-Force one was in 2012 in the SDC set. SDCC. And they haven't redone it since. So
look at you being patient. Patience pays off.
yeah.
Saving pockets.
They just put out the Warpath. He came a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And then the Archangel was last. So yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
Good.
You're not getting any of that gamer stuff they just announced? That Capcom thing?
Probably not. I mean, the Juggernaut is nice, but I have the Marvel Select Juggernaut for my display.
That's a good one.
That's fine. It worked. I don't need to. Where I'm not doing the whole switch out and
Yeah, I'm not switching
another way. It's not worth it.
Good for you.
I got the Juggernaut from the 2-pack with Colossus, and I like that.
I had that one.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. It's not, I'm not selling. It's just, I don't need to switch out for the eventual pinless issue.
With toe articulation, this one has.
Oh,
And
nice.
this one has butterfly joints, though. So, the new mold. I think he's bigger, too.
He looks beefier.
I think he's bigger. I didn't watch the live stream, so I go back and really check. But, yeah.
Yeah, I missed that live stream. I was driving back from Canada, and also I am not responsible for the wildfires that are going on right now.
That's not what I heard.
It's not the word on the street.
You know, it's funny. I was in Paris.
The last people that disagreed with Wolfie are on fire.
You burned your country down.
So, the last time I was in Paris, I took a picture in front of the Notre Dame Cathedral, and 2 days later, that's when it burned down.
I knew it.
It's something about me. What's new with you, Gort?
Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Haven't gotten too much stuff, or at least nothing that would interest you guys. And I don't think I talked about it on here at all. But my table and chair situation, my table situation, I should have hopefully taken care of next week. Chairs still waiting.
Oh yeah, that's the chairs that couldn't hold the weight of a human person.
90-pound man.
Yeah, no shit.
Chairs that were for decoration.
Yeah. Didn't you see there's a sticker on the bottom? Do not sit.
not for human use.
Yeah. Decorative purposes only.
Display only.
It's believable.
Maybe they sent you the display chairs by accident.
Oh my god. Doesn't matter. I don't want that shit. Just get it out of here. I sat on a chair, it broke immediately. Like first time chair sitting.
Temu chairs.
Yeah. No, this was Ashley.
Ashley Furniture, really?
Yeah.
They did you dirty?
We'll see if they're refunding me or not.
Then it's dirty.
I've heard the customer service is questionable. At least around here, like no one I know has had good luck with Ashley Home Store or Ashley Furniture, whatever you want to call it.
I have no experience with them, so I can't comment.
Yeah,
Can't say that's a topic that I have a discussion with about people. Hey, what's your experience with Ashley Furniture?
Well, it's not so much specifically Ashley, but like we were like
It's okay. You're part of a chat group. Ashley Furniture Facebook group.
I am. I'm not just a member. I'm the president.
There you go. Huh? Oh, hey.
Don't be jealous.
We all need people to talk to, right?
No, I've got enough friends.
What a lively chat that is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did you see the new spring collection?
Oh my god! I gotta get it. It'll tie the whole room together.
See, you laugh, but then you need furniture at some point. You're gonna be like, "Hey, does anyone know of a good place to?" I'm like, you know what? Yes, here's some places to take, and here's some to avoid. So, you know, but yeah, be that way. Be that way. I say.
I will be that way.
I'm old enough to know places to go, places to avoid by now. I've had my experiences.
Well, it's like this. Like, so the furniture we have is only the second time that Courtney and I have bought furniture since we moved in together in 2007. So
You just like sleeping on the
I
floor.
look at it like this: they have whatever reputation they have. All these like big businesses. I expect something to come dented or nicked or like weird scratches. Like that's normal stuff. Sitting in a chair and it just shatters. That's not right.
No, it's
That
just
goes beyond. That goes beyond.
I mean,
limit.
not at
all-
your weight anyway.
No.
True story. Within the first, I say, 5-6 months that me and my wife lived together, I believe we went through like 5 couches.
you animal.
6 months?
Oh, she kept like, no, I don't like it. I want to return it. 2 weeks later, I don't like it. I don't want to return it. It was a nightmare. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It must have been like at least 4 or 5 couches we went through before she finally settled on one.
Yeah, that would have drove me crazy as well.
See, we went through several, but the quality of them sucked. Like we went from like,
I'll tell you, Bob sucks. Bob's fucking sucks.
well, you know,
Bob's Furniture.
Bob's furniture couches fucking suck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who they are.
They are not meant.
Bob. We can't-
hold
They're not
on,
meant for everyday use.
hold on, hold on. Let me add you to the group real quick where we talk about furniture.
Please do. I need more people to troll. Yes, tonight's riveting hangout is about fucking furniture.
Hey, it could be worse.
Yeah. Make sure to buy a sturdy fucking chair.
Yeah. So yeah, so the Capcom's up. I'm looking forward. So one, I was looking forward to it, but then I saw that about half of them are exclusives. The half that are exclusives are divided up between Target and Walmart. And I'm like, all right, if I got to buy 2 packs, I'll buy 2 packs, whatever.
The Psylocke looks good,
Psylocke does,
but
but I liked the Omega Red and the like the Stealth whatever Iron Man. And luckily, I'm like, they're in a 2-pack together. So cool. I'm like, well, I'll get them. Now I see it's a Walmart exclusive. I'm like, oh, I'm never getting them. So never fucking mind.
Nope. I think the Shumagorath is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's like all the articulation. That was actually pretty neat. Like the eyelids move, the eye moves. That's pretty neat.
People complain about Marvel Legends, but they put out good fucking figures.
They can, yeah.
Look, the quality is there. Say what you will about the price point. I get it.
I saw
But
the
the quality is there. The quality is there.
I saw
The
the
character selection sometimes. I mean, it is what it is. Like
but
they're going to keep reprinting as many as they can. Iron Man sell, Wolverine sell, Spider-Man sell.
That's fair. And the retailers asked for that. It's not like the retailers say we need Iron Man and Spider-Man. That's not. Retailers have a lot to say about what Hasbro puts out, what a company puts out. They do.
Well, because they know what sells.
Right. They feel, or they think they know anyways. But the point is, retailer, like if you remember way back in the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe line, Target's the one that wanted those big window boxes with like they wanted like that big the the Mobat Battle Pack thing, they wanted that big display box, so that they asked for that. So that's not a Hasbro thing. That's a retailer thing.
Yeah.
And Hasbro redesigned the Tomahawk to fit in a smaller box because the retailers want to save money on shipping. So, like I said, they have a lot to say about like how something's presented and comes and all that stuff. All right.
So, like, my local Walmart lost shelf space for G.I. Joe Classified. The last one I remember there was the Spirit, the one that was the wave that Spirit came in.
Oh, Spirit and Storm Shadow. And
Whoever.
And it was Ranger
Cobra Officer.
Walker. Yeah.
But that's the last one I remember being there. They have not had any pegs labeled whatever at all for G.I. Joe Classified. And then after this last reset, Target no longer has pegs for G.I. Joe Classified.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, like my two Walmarts and don't have them. The one in Bainbridge, I think last time I was there they had them, but they might not now. But yeah, the one this morning, the Walmart I went to this morning they didn't have any G.I. Joes at all. There's no spots for them either.
I wonder what's up with that. There's no product, or
either no product, or I don't know. I don't know if it's Hasbro or if it's Walmart.
Well, Target too.
Yeah.
No, they had Joe's in mine Target last week.
How
It's
old?
not all of them.
I don't remember.
Like when they were like, I have 3 Walmarts I can go to on my way home from work. 2 of them stopped carrying Joe's a long time ago, and the last time I was at the one, they still had them. So I don't know if it's a manager thing, like a district thing, or what.
Yeah, as long as I can buy them elsewhere, I don't care.
Well, I mean, you can get them online. I mean, it's not hard to come by anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something I still like store shopping.
Well, yeah, you like being able to go get it off the peg and be done. You know, that's how I got Solus Prime and Prima. I plucked it right off the shelf. I was happy as a clam.
You ever wonder why clams are so damn happy?
I don't know.
Well, if you are clams so happy,
I'm not answering that.
you have to. You're the captain, number one, and as a captain, you're responsible for all of the crew and its questions. This might be a safety
Do
issue.
jack shit, Joe.
Like hell, dude, you will get demoted. We will.
You don't have that power. Remember, I am the Pope.
Back your pay.
Look, when I see you next month in two weeks, we're going to have this conversation.
No, we're not.
So you're coming.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
away.
coming.
Nice.
Right now?
Oh, God damn it!
There we go. 30 minutes in. East side.
He saw it earlier than that.
Oh, I missed it. Look, I know I don't have keys to the kingdom, but I need like a counter. If y'all can create like a counter button to give me for when he EE size, I appreciate that.
Make sure it can go up to 5 digits at least.
Yeah. But yes, Eric, I'm going to.
You're gonna be in attendance.
Yeah, getting there Thursday. Whenever we leave, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening.
Are
Really?
you bringing Courtney?
She is coming.
Nice.
Nice.
And this is why she's coming, not because I asked her, not because of the Transformer convention, but because of the people. And when she told one of her friends this, Courtney is very, very antisocial. She is very much just happy to be left alone, generally doesn't like to be bothered by things. But she's like, I don't know how you do this. She goes, but you found a very, very good group of people. She goes, I very much like actually hanging around them. And she goes, I can't believe I'm saying that. So kudos to all y'all people.
Thank you for time.
Can't wait to talk about Slipknot with her.
Yeah. Dude, if you're friends with her on Facebook, she got her real ID in the mail today. Look at the pictures of her ID from I think she said they were 18 years apart. And just look at the pictures. They're the exact and for a moment I was like, it's the same picture. No, I mean,
is your state one of those ones that says you can't smile?
they prefer you not to. But that's also, if you just look at that picture, that's kind of her personality summed up. Like, she's clearly been bothered by somebody. But yeah, like they told her to smile.
Well, she's at the BMV, so
the guy was like, he's like, all right, here's a normal one. Like, all right, let's take one with you smiling. We'll figure out which one. It'd be a surprise which one goes on it. And that's the one they picked, which is funny because that's the old. It's like, it looks exactly like it did 18 years ago. But
hey, on Real ID, like when you get your license renewed and you've already had it, do you have to like submit all that information again, or you just renew it?
You just renew it.
Because I was shocked to find out.
At least in my state. Huh?
I was shocked to find out I had a Real ID. There's a star. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to like try to find.
You didn't even know you got one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got mine a couple months ago.
Got mine a while ago.
Yeah, I got mine when it first
cool
came out.
Guy you are.
A couple years. It's been a couple years. Yeah.
I feel like it's been like 4 or 5 for me. They came to my work and just did it. And it's like, fuck yeah, I'll go up there and do it. And so watch this old lady stumble and fall into the screen that they use to take your picture.
Did you laugh?
I'm not going to say. I didn't point. I did not point.
You didn't do it right.
I may have snickered. But I did help her up. So
I'd have laughed and everybody would have heard it.
It would have been glorious.
I like to hear a good old EE deep belly chuckle.
Say something funny.
Exactly. There you go. Say something funny.
Just bring that shit up on command, bro, son.
I didn't mean right now.
Oh.
But anyway. So
Whoops. Well, I put it in the car. I got it.
So The Last of Us ended.
Haha.
is it like done or just done for
That
this?
good or bad?
Season two is over. I'm surprised they cut it by 2 episodes. This one was only 7. Last season was 9.
Yep,
And then there'll be season 3 coming next.
Here's something to think about.
They're not doing season 3. Get out
Yes,
of
they
here.
are. It's already done. It's already greenlit. They're greenlit. They're not finished.
Way.
People are still watching. Like, don't
see TV.
listen to the fucking online trolls.
We're fucking through the apocalypse. All right.
Bella Ramsey's horrible because she's not hot. That's really what it is.
Her head's getting bigger, but her face is staying the same size. Face is like.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't watch it because I want her to be hot.
No, if you like it, you
fucking
win,
show.
Right?
Look, if she's ugly, there's a fix. You turn the light.
Put a bag. No, if you like it, I'm happy for you. Good, good.
There's that butt at the end. If you like it, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But
No.
That's how it always is. Happy you like it, but
investment in that show. So
I can't help it. You have no taste.
here's an essay on why you're wrong.
Fucking plebeian.
I think next week is what is it? The Predator animated one's coming next week, the 6th.
Oh man,
Hunter of Killers, Killer of Killers, or whatever it is. Killer of Killers, I think it's called.
What's that airing on? Which one?
Hulu.
Hulu? Okay. Like the last one did. Okay.
Hulu, do you?
I'm gonna love to see Chris Hansen animated.
Get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of here.
I'm opening shit.
So here's a question for you. So I noticed, like, I feel like it's post-COVID's what did it. But like I feel like stuff used to go from like 20-ish episodes for a season, and now it's like, oh, here's 6 episodes for your season, enjoy, or 12 at most.
I think
I'm full of that bullshit.
I think they're hiding losses in show budgets. Because there's no way like a show costs 25, 30 million an episode. I'm sorry, there's just no way.
Sure, it does. You have to take into account the payroll for the actors. You got actors that are made depending on how, like, their actors are getting paid over millions of dollars per episode. Main ones, and then all the other actors.
I mean, per episode though.
Everything that's I can see it. Depending on the type of show.
Cheap at this point. Like he's in everything. He's gotta come cheap.
No, that's why he don't come cheap, because he's in everything now. He's a hot thing.
He's like discount leading man at this point. We'll just cast Pedro Pascal. Everyone likes him. This cape sucks.
I think I might have to track down a HasLab Galactus.
Yeah, me too. That'll cost me like $800.
So Pedro Pascal was getting paid $600,000 per episode. Per episode.
Yeah, but they're spending $30 million an episode. The math doesn't math.
$600,000, huh? For 7 episodes?
The Friends actors got $1 million an episode, and they were doing that times 6 per episode. They did 26 episodes.
Bella was getting $70,000 per episode.
Oh, they overpaid for her.
Oh God, you're one of those. I can't have this conversation.
$500,000.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Why do people seem to hate this child?
No, I don't.
She's not pretty. She's not pretty.
Well,
not pretty.
Maybe
that's it.
She's very that girl.
She's a good actress.
Yeah,
there's a few things she's been in. She's done enough. She's been really good in, from Game of Thrones on.
She was hard as fuck in Game of Thrones. You're right.
So
she was awesome.
So what is there not to like about her?
No, there's nothing. It's fine.
She hasn't done anything. She doesn't say anything. But people are all over her. Why are they all over her? Because we can have this conversation. Fuck it. They don't like her. One, because she plays a gay character. She is gay in real life, and she is gay in real life.
How old is
she? And she is not, and unfortunately, she is not a pretty girl. So people are gonna rip. On top of that game, Last of Us Season 2 was such a letdown for fans. Compared to the first game. The first game was amazing. The second game was as good as the first one. The second one was as bad. So people are going to sit there and look for reasons to complain about it all over again.
You're not wrong. I'll concede you're not wrong.
You know, and her lover in the show is pregnant from her ex-boyfriend in the show, and people got all pissed off when Bella said, "I'm going to be a dad."
They did, didn't they?
They lost their fucking minds over one stupid fucking little cringeworthy line. Like, just stop. Get over it. It was one stupid fucking line.
Yeah, not wrong.
Stop. But people lost their fucking minds.
I've never seen the show, so I have no comment.
I have no investment in that franchise.
It's a good show.
So.
It's a good show.
People like
if you've never played the games at all, let's say, right? There's really nothing to be upset about, right?
No,
telling you
I hear they
found
the game pretty pretty.
They did. They made a little more changes in season
We
2.
have to.
But I think it's a good show. Look, my wife hates all this kind of horror zombie nonsense shit, and even she likes this show because it's really not about the zombies or whatever. Like you barely saw them in this in this season.
The Walking Dead wasn't really about the zombies either. It was about
Yeah, they definitely got away from the zombie stuff, but they were way more prevalent in The Walking Dead than the clickers are in The Last of Us.
Clickers.
Yeah, well,
they clicked, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Sounds like an interesting show.
it is. It's actually a very good show. It opens up with a very shocking gut punch in the first episode, and it just continues to fuck. It continues to fuck you over. We're not afraid to do the hard moments, to do hard things that people
Continues
might
to
not
fuck
like.
you over. What a review.
That's not gonna work. Oh.
You see, kids kill them like they don't care. Like, and that's one of the things I like about the show. They're not afraid to do those things. I'm a fan. I got no complaints. I'm looking forward to season 3.
Good. I'm glad you're a fan. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I haven't
Listen,
seen
you
the
can
show.
take your condescending remarks somewhere else. Sir.
I'm being serious. I'm glad you enjoy it.
So I haven't seen it. Is that show like are the clickers like kind of like the fast zombie type, or are they the slow?
No.
Or are they
They're-
the kind of
they're-
their own thing?
They're not slow.
They're not slow. They're not World War Z either.
All I know is Zack Snyder Fast Zombie scared the crap out of me the first time I saw him. I'm like, oh, I won't get away from those.
I don't even know if zombie is the right word to use. It's a fungal infection. Cordyceps.
It was an interesting concept, for sure.
Cordyceps. What platform is the game available on? Is it like all of them?
It's a PlayStation game. It's
okay,
a
it's PlayStation. All right, so I can't play it. Unfortunately, I don't have the PlayStation.
I would recommend watching the show.
I think did Crystal watch this one? Yeah, I think she did.
People liked the show a lot. I mean, it was popular. This retro Dr. Mindbender is
Mindbender.
yeah, I'm not
Mindbender.
Mindbender.
Mindbender in me.
You got him already?
It's good figure out of the packaging. I don't have to like boil it or anything or put it in hot water.
Hey, I have a very important announcement. My wife brought me a strawberry milkshake.
Nice.
Your what? Your wife what?
Brought me a strawberry milkshake.
Gross.
You don't have to eat it.
Do you have the other Mindbender, Eric
do.
Z?
Huh? I do. I haven't opened it yet, though. I was kind of.
I was gonna say if you had a comparison, which one you preferred.
Yeah, I haven't opened it.
I personally didn't get the retro one. I was fine with the first one, so.
I missed the first one, so I got the retro one.
I think you're not missing anything if you didn't get the first one.
Yeah.
This one does the job. Unfortunately, his head doesn't fit on Dr. Egg, and it looks goofy anyway, so I might have to see if it fits on the Jurassic Park Sam Jackson head body for my lab Dr. Mindbender guy. But we're probably getting that figure at some point anyways. They'll probably do that and Dr. Venom in the same body.
I want Dr. Girlfriend from
I want that whole line.
I want that whole line, yeah. Like that to be a fun line.
Yeah. That'd be a great line.
Courtney and I were talking about doing cosplay as them.
Is who?
The Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend
From Venture
Venture
Brothers.
Brothers.
What a great show.
It's still on.
No, I think it's still on, but I don't think anything's new.
Yeah, they did it kind of like a half a season, not too like some years ago, but they didn't really do much. I don't know if it was like Comedy Central or who does that show? What network is on that? Anyway, they threw some money at him to do like a handful of episodes, but we didn't get much since then. So yeah, but that'd be a great figure line.
Mm-hmm. And
Probably someone hasn't done it yet.
The two henchmen that are always there.
24 and 21.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I thought about like trying to do customs like from Cobra figures for those, like Trooper 21 and Trooper 24. I think that'd been great. I need a fat blue suited figure though. So far, search comes up empty.
That'd be that was definitely a good. Like I really enjoyed the early years of that.
Mm-hmm.
So this Cartoon Network even still around, or did they shut down?
I think they shut down.
Oh, it is Cartoon Network, isn't it?
Yeah, Adult Swim.
Does Max have it now? Max, that might have been absorbed by Discovery Channel or Max or something like that.
You can stream it on Sling TV, Netflix, Hulu. There are options.
Our childhood is disappearing, my friends.
Fucking A, right?
As you're opening a bunch of Joes and Transformers. Yeah.
I didn't say it was gone. I just said it's disappearing.
That's true. You did say that.
You just have to believe.
Clap your hands.
Tyler, get in here.
The name of your sex tape.
It might be.
Yeah, I mean, look, we know all knows. Well, at some point, all this stuff will start dying down. Like at some point, some marketer is going to go, you know what? The money we're spending on insert random '80s thing.
Oh, for sure.
90s thing. They're like, no, we're done, and as it should be, you know. But
well, I'm already getting to the point where I'm good with a lot of what I have already.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I hope I get there at some point.
Like my Transformers collection, like I'm mainly a mainline collector, but I have a lot of like third-party supplements for if I think it's cool, it's going in the collection. Like if I had to stop collecting now, I think I'm okay. If I couldn't spend any more money on it, I think so. I mean, like when I see, Marvel Legends, a standard figure for like $30 at Walmart this morning, I'm like, I can pass on that. I'm good. Luckily, I got this Banshee figure before that happened.
Yeah, I got the Banshee. I didn't open him yet.
Yeah, I got
Same
him.
thing with the Ken. I didn't open him either. Those are only two I bought from that wave.
Wait, who was the other one?
The Ken?
Oh, yeah, I see him. Why does Wolverine have a different name?
That's not Wolverine. That's Wolverine's son.
It's his son. He's also got claws that come out of his feet.
No,
that's the other one.
That's
the girl.
23.
I know she had him come out of her feet. That's funny.
He has two claws on the top of his hand and one that comes out below
That's
the
it.
wrist.
That's bottom, yeah.
Fucking KO Wolverines.
Ultimate Iron Man looks pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool looking figure.
Yeah, I might have to get that. I spent $30 on that. That's just what it is. I'm picking and choosing now. If I think it's cool, I'll spend a little extra. But I'm not a collect them all guy anyway. So
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like we talked about, like when the tariff stuff was coming out. Like I'm at that point, where I'm like, all right, well then I'm going to then if this stuff drastically goes up, I'm at this point like, all right, I'll finish getting these handful of things. Like I've got 3 of the 5 Magic Square Masterpiece sized Combaticons. I'll finish that line, and then I'm just good. I've got the Legends Technobots. I got 1 of the 5. I'll get the rest of them. I'm good. And then like I'll just like I'm done. Like I'm perfectly happy finishing off my G1 stuff and being done with that. I've only got I think Road Grabber to get, and I've got most everything from like 89 down. The only thing I don't have is like the mini headmasters, because I've got 1 Decepticon mini headmaster because I don't have any of the 3 Autobots, and I don't have the other 2 Decepticons because they're so daggone pricey, and I just like that. Those are things I'll get. It's just it takes a while. I need to spend some time instead of dropping 150 to 175 fairly quickly, in addition to my other spending. But
speaking of spending, I have currently in my cart at TF Source, I have Mentis and the 2 smaller figures for the DJG in my cart.
Just pull the trigger. Just buy them.
Foxwire and Knee. So I'll be update later on that.
So I'm assuming that's Jeremy B who joined, or
Who's that?
Jeremy
B?
Couldn't be. That asshole. Hi, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Making an unscheduled landing.
That's you.
Oh, I'm still flying high, bud.
Where are you at? What are you doing?
You don't have to answer that.
Oh, wait. Hey, Joe.
Yo.
Joe. Earmuffs. On the way home from the Gummy Man.
Oh. Someone's going to have a fun time tonight.
No, just hanging out. What are you guys up to? What's good?
Just hanging out, talking about Ashley Furniture.
Ashley Furniture?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have those in the Cleveland area.
Is that like Broyhill?
Any other trash furniture people?
Yeah, it's like it's a brand.
It's a furniture brand.
Yeah, I'm toy hacking. I'm putting stickers on stuff and thoroughly enjoying it.
Having a little sticker party, huh?
Absolutely. You wait till next month, buddy. I got a special one for you.
Next month, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
No.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today, most of us in here will be hanging out.
Clawing at each other for the weight of the pajama.
I'm going to be drunker than I am now. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I forgot about the Jamie Jam. We got to get stuff.
I have my pajama
yeah,
pants.
I don't have anything for that yet.
2 weeks from right now.
you guys are slacking?
If you're not hyped, get hyped.
Fucking awesome.
Dude,
So
I'm
who's
always
all going to
hyped
be
see it.
there?
Everyone but EE and Gort.
Boo.
Court.
Gort's got more important things to do, and EE just doesn't like fun.
Oh, these Jersey guys.
This is an accurate statement.
You ain't Jersey guys. I'm not from fucking Jersey.
You're from
Hey,
North
aren't you-
Jersey.
You're close enough.
You're fucking out of your mind.
They all look the same to me.
Same thing.
Aren't you? You're doing vacation again this time, though, right?
Not at this time. No, my vacation ain't till August.
Oh, I thought you were going like next week or something, or the
No.
week after. Or
No, he wants to hang out with his kids.
Oh,
Boo.
He likes his family.
Yeah, it's
Just
Father's Day weekend, man.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
Father's
leaving
Day
Saturday
weekend.
afternoon. I'm not, you know.
Oh, you're not staying till Sunday?
No, it's Father's Day weekend. You heard the man.
Oh.
I'm only 3 hours out. I mean,
Yeah, see, I'm not 3 hours out.
right.
I got to take a
So-
flight back, and I ain't getting on these planes right now. They fired everybody who runs this shit.
I'm gonna head out like Saturday 4 or 5, somewhere in there. Because I am going on vacation the next day. I've found myself. I haven't taken a vacation day yet this year, and I got a talking to about that. So I'm taking like from that Friday until through the 24th off. So like 11, 12 days, something like that.
That's a long time.
Wow.
Are you doing anything, or is it staycation?
No, dude. We painted our entryway last weekend, so I don't have any dumb bullshit like that to do. We're gonna go down to Katie's parents in Charlotte for a few days, and then we're gonna go down to, I think it's called Pure Beach, and we got a beach house, I don't know, like a block away, and
Nice.
yeah, dude, I haven't been to the beach in years. It's been too long, so I'm pretty geeked.
That's awesome, man. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be a sprint to get there, but because I got to go in the office all next week, like Derek, back to like caveman games. Ugh.
I feel your pain.
Wolf, they get the power back on Pittsburgh yet?
I didn't know it was off.
Wasn't it off, or was it the water or something? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you can't go to Weirton anymore.
Oh, you're not missing much in Weirton.
I'm not.
No, I hadn't heard anything. I've been just hanging out.
He's monitoring the fires he set.
Ah,
Joe, the government's listening.
Too late.
They fired those people. There's no way listening.
They fired them too.
Good point.
It's two dudes, a Muppet, and a monkey. That's what's running things.
Two dudes and a monkey.
Which Muppet?
Swedish
do you know
justice system.
Do you know the guy?
Bork a bork.
Do you know? No, he got deported. No, do you know? I think his name's Crazy Eddie. He's the guy with the explosives. He's the one that pushes the button and shuts everything down.
Oh, shit.
We had a guy in my school. He called himself Crazy Eddie. He was writing these anonymous notes about teachers and putting them in everyone's desk. He got suspended for a while for that.
Now he runs a used car lot. Come on down to Crazy Eddie's. We got a
His
car.
name actually wasn't Eddie either. It was weird. I think he went on to murder his parents or something. He was that kind of guy.
Nice.
Probably rich.
Well, yeah, he
No,
murdered
no,
his
I knew
parents,
this
got
kid.
the
He
money,
wasn't.
and-
Is rich.
What's his real name? Let's Google him.
Oh shit. Oh, it's been so long. What is his name?
Not live on camera though.
You want me to text you the name?
Yeah, let's not dox the dude.
All right, hang on.
Oh,
Let
sure.
me ask my buddy. What is
Sure.
it? I forget what his name is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What was Crazy Eddie's name? Eddie.
Go get your yearbook.
Shit. Hang on, I gotta ask my buddy who went to high school with me.
Oh, here we go.
Cannot remember.
Another one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, check cleared.
Check cleared. PayPal transfer received.
Cool. You got the D pic I sent you. Excellent.
it's weird when you send other people's dicks. I'll be honest.
Don't leave them out where I can get pictures of them.
We never send them from your earphone.
Jeremy's just jealous. It's fine.
What's new, Tyler? What are you building tonight?
Actually, I just cleared 3 machines, so gonna start on one thing for EE. I got another thing that I'm working on for Scott, and something else queued up. And then working on Ricky Shark. So
Still working on that shark.
yeah, now that I got that big printer up and running, I'm gonna print the body in one piece instead of fighting with it. So, and then I asked him how his sanding skills were today, and he said 0. So
I would believe him.
It's not hard.
yeah, so,
Time consuming, but it's not rocket science, Ricardo. If you're listening.
yeah, my hand started hurting, giving me flashbacks of sanding that windshield of your snowcat.
Came out good though.
Yeah, except this one's a little bit bigger.
And you know what I say every time I see someone who 3D prints something and they have these like solid color fucking windshields. I'm like, you guys are fucking lazy.
Lazy, and their stuff looks cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it just looks bad.
yeah, and once the shark piece is done printing, I think I'm gonna finally finish that Cobra hydrofoil that's been sitting behind me for the better part of 2 years.
That's gotta be huge.
Is my Matrix in the queue somewhere?
You could probably sit in that and like row it.
Yes, Wolf. I have your Matrix.
Because the original one was huge. I have one in the basement. I haven't sold yet.
Here you go.
Oh, look at that.
It's not that big.
It's not that big. It's like 3 feet long.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at a little part. I'm looking at a little part of the
Size queens in here.
That's an 1.5 inches. That's not big.
I like that big. It's only this big. What are you talking about? He's holding this great big shit.
You're right. That is a miniature. The fuck?
Jeez.
It's like people see. I want to classify.
Ricky doesn't know how time zones work. You don't know how cameras
What's wrong
work.
with you? Why don't we get a classified raven? Because it'd be like 6 feet long, dummy. That's why.
It's about 5 feet almost.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got to price a couple of those out for people this weekend too.
Well, I don't want to
Busy.
pay that much for it. It's like, yeah, it's going to take me 80 hours of print. So, yeah, you're going to pay that much for it.
Oh, way more than 80 hours.
I'm guessing.
So Tyler, I got a question for you, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, what's up?
Which piece are you starting first?
For what?
You said you were starting on one of mine.
Oh,
Which
I was just gonna knock out the robots real quick, and then
Okay.
I got to figure out. I was looking at the Hordak throne. You wanted the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch, but all right.
Just
Charge
carve
them
them out
extra.
of home. Come on.
Charging per step.
Per step. Yeah.
Tell him you give him a smile discount.
Nice.
For every smile he gives you, he gets a percentage off.
I think I might do a shop sale this weekend too to clean out some of the stuff that's sitting around in here. Make room. I have too many projects.
Did you ever finish that Goliath?
I have one part left. Yeah, it's a interior console piece, so I got to go in and like basically digitally paint it the way I want it to look, like with the glow in the dark features and everything.
Got
Make the screens look like they glow, and I don't know. It's pretty badass. I don't know if you guys can see it behind me. Or here. Do you guys want a close up?
Yeah.
Hang on. Might be a little hard.
Now, Eve, this is going to be bigger than what you see on screen, okay? Just so you're...
I don't know if you guys can actually see it.
Objects and mirror closer than they appear.
What's that from?
Wow.
So, and here's a Marvel Legends Deadpool for scale. It's kind of hard to aim and not look at the camera. Can you guys see the size of this thing?
That looks awesome.
That's wild.
That is not for me, though.
What do you charge for that? Like $50? No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know that
you can't even buy it. You can't buy the tires for $50.
Oh, I understand. The time and effort and material, and it's just like someone at NJCC last year had a APC, G.I. Joe APC, and he wasn't even selling it because like he couldn't even ask for like how much that would cost to sell.
Yeah,
Like,
I just finished
showing it off.
I just finished.
I understand.
I just finished an APC for Matt, so
And it looked awesome. Like the one the guy had looked awesome. So,
Did he get it yet, Tyler? I didn't
Did
see
what?
any pics. Did Matt get it yet?
yeah. So he got that, his Spider. I just reprinted the canopy for him in a darker color.
Shit, I missed that in the chat.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to drop his replacement canopy in the mail tomorrow. So.
Yeah, Tyler. Matt Matt didn't share pics of the APC yet.
I don't think he's 100%. I don't think he's 100% done with it. I know he was working on the Spider first.
I know. Yeah, I did see pics.
Yeah, I saw
of the
those.
finished Spider.
Yeah. The Spider looked dope.
Yeah,
Dude, you've been busy. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
you always got something going.
Business is booming.
I mean, it's good when you have a wait list, right? So,
Right.
and then I've been working on that Res Bonnie. I've been refining it, so it'll have functioning shocks and struts. It will now have an engine, better interior, better seats. So,
You doing a Resbani tank?
like, hang on,
I was gonna say real quick though, just make sure Scott's at the bottom of your wait list.
wow.
Yikes.
The hate is real.
Scott's getting some custom design transformer stands. This is the Res Bonnie.
Okay.
So, and had a couple different versions. This is the armored version. There's like a lightweight version. This one's got different wheels on it. I don't know.
So it's a little different than the Valoverse one.
It's better than the Valoverse one.
Oh,
Right. I mean,
Just
shots fired.
There.
Pew, pew.
Yeah.
Well, where's he from?
Huh?
I'll hang on. I'll tell you.
Alabama.
I know the new Resbani model, like the current year one, is it really like cool looking. Like it's cooler looking than that.
I got this one too.
Whoa.
Man down.
I like that.
I didn't glue in the back of this one yet. But this one is like your armored version or your weaponized version.
Yeah.
So you guys can even.
I like that. I like the pickup. Like looks like more like a pickup truck like type of thing. I dig that.
So
That's cool. That's super cool.
yeah. Hopefully people will like them. We'll see.
What kind of stands are you? Custom transformer stands?
Yeah, he hit me up about the Transformers Prime, like the Viacons, like the cars that turn into the jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants a custom mount to be able to like put them in a ring around Megatron. So Megatron will be in the middle and they'll be flying like behind him. So
You're talking like the TF Prime Viacons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it in the office. I could show you, but it's interesting because it's not like a single or the way that they're going to connect. So it's like it's got to be able to have a point on. I got it down to essentially a triangle. So there's one larger piece on the bottom, and then there's two pieces that kind of wrap over the top of the wings to hold them in place. That way he can mount them in any angle he wants, and he doesn't have to worry about them falling.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool idea for a display.
Yeah, he's got a few. We did some custom brackets like mount HasLab ships and stuff too. So he always hits me up about these crazy ass ideas. So, and it's all right. I know he cheated on me. He bought something from somebody else, but it's fine.
Loyalty.
So,
Gotta start a loyalty program.
I know.
Get points and
Get
shit.
the points.
Tyler Bucks, the same as Cash.
Mhm.
Forge Franks.
I like that, Tyler Bucks.
Tyler Bucks. Yeah. Here's that weapons assembly. I don't know if you guys can see like the targeting. It's all blue, but yeah, I think when I do a real one, when we get these last few parts made up, I'll be sure to make it all color, I guess. It's probably the easiest way to say it. So, ugh.
Pre-order processing soon.
What's that?
The Origins Orko. I want to see how he fits in with the Massiver stuff. They haven't made an Orko yet. And the pre-order price due to tariff surcharge has been reduced by $1.56.
Nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. So with these tariffs and these tariff reductions, like I was gonna buy another machine, and when the tariffs hit, it went up. I think it was $800 like overnight.
Whoo!
Ugh.
Yeah, and then it's funny since the tariff pause, they reduced it, but it's still $100 more than what it was when they released it. So, and like I get it, there's it was 20, it's now 30, but I don't know. I think we're going to see a lot of that. I think we're going to see a lot of prices get really inflated, and then they'll come back down, and people will feel good, but they still won't be near
what they were pre. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Guys, looking forward to your Rattlers that should be coming within the next month and a half.
Is it that soon?
They started sending the emails out about updating address.
Nice.
Shocking, very shocking, because it wasn't for it to come so quick.
They're trying to squeeze it in this 90-day window.
Probably.
Maybe. I mean, as long as it doesn't fuck with the quality of the product.
I'm wondering if
I'm not keeping it anyway. It's going right out the door. I'm selling it as soon as I get it.
Good for you.
Yeah, there's just no room for these fucking vehicles.
They're so big. That's the thing. That's my thing.
Well, I mean,
it looks
supposed
big
to be.
now,
There's
does
a
it?
shelf, and I got the Rizvani tank and the Vamp, and it's an 18 by 36 shelf, and it takes up the whole shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what people are doing with a Rattler and a Dragonfly.
Oh, I had the Dragonfly. I had to sell that recently.
That's a cool looking vehicle. That's like one of the.
Oh, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice.
I wish I would have jumped on, but I didn't. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just I wouldn't mind having it. That's my point. That's my problem.
I'm wondering if there'll be a HasLab this year.
I don't know. Maybe a Mobat.
They might be waiting to see how all this tariff situation plays out before they do it.
At least wait for it to stabilize, right? Like,
Yeah,
so
so
you
they
know
yeah.
what the cost is going to be in a year.
Avengers Doomsday will reportedly need to make $2 billion at the box office to break even.
Oh, they're so full of shit. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't know. Well, I mean,
It's probably going to have 500 million in just advertising.
you know, and think about all the actors that they put in this movie, all the fucking salaries. Again, there is a lot of fucking people in this movie.
Did you guys see the entire plot for Fantastic Four got leaked?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't read it. I just saw that it was leaked.
I'm not worried about it. I'll watch it when it hits fucking Disney Plus.
I mean, I'm a Fantastic Four fan, so I'll probably go to see it at the theater. I mean, I'll give it a chance. I'm not gonna throw shit on it, but I hope it's good.
What are you talking about?
He was saying about how the plot for Fantastic Four got leaked, and Eric was talking about how like he hopes it does well.
Oh,
well, yeah. I mean, I do hope it does well. I mean,
no, not you, the other Eric.
I'm agreeing with
Good stuff.
Have you guys heard this plot that's going around about Tony being Doom, and how they're going to tie it in?
Well, they already announced that Tony's Doom.
No, right, but you know,
he was always that person, like he was adopted or something in the 616.
Yeah,
I heard that.
So when he goes back in time in was it Infinity War? But they all went back in time. Yeah,
Endgame
or Endgame. Whatever one.
Yeah, it was Endgame. But yeah, go on.
So I went and pulled up the clip, and you can I see what the guy's saying, but like when Tony's talking to his dad, and his dad tells him that his wife's pregnant, like Tony's kind of got a look of shock on his face because the math doesn't add up to how old Tony is.
Oh.
And he does have this like surprised look on his face. It's like, But they're basically saying that he was born Victor Von Doom, and he was adopted by the Starks. And so like this Doom and whatever this multiverse is, the real him or whatever. I don't know. It seemed very
It sounds fucking stupid.
Oh,
It stupid.
And Kang is the one who got the Starks to adopt Doom to avoid Doom from trying to take over from him. I'm like, that's convoluted.
This sounds really fucking stupid.
I know that's what makes me think it's probably legit because it is that stupid.
Well, they have to try to make it make sense, right?
Well,
I mean,
if you wanted it to make sense, you never should have fucking hired Robert Downey Jr. to be fucking Doom. That's where you made your mistake. Right there. Everything you've done from here on out is just wrong.
Well, your mistake was killing him off in the first place. He could have just retired.
Well, he didn't want to. He wanted to be done. So, I agree. You got to stop killing off.
Entertain me.
It's stop killing off people. But it's comic books. Everybody comes back, right? Everybody come back. Motherfucker, you want to come back to Marvel? You come back as fucking Tony Stark. You don't want to be Tony Stark? You don't fucking come back. Fuck you.
What? Well, your Dr. Doolittle didn't work out, then you got to come back as Tony Stark.
They should have had Adam Driver be Doom.
Yeah, I heard that was the hot rumor for a minute, wasn't it?
I don't know.
More?
Or I think that guy from Mad Men, the main guy, he could be a good Victor Von Doom. He might be.
He would be a good Victor Von Doom.
So there's another rumor that I saw. Not a rumor. It's like that's almost like a conspiracy theory. If you look at the Avengers movies, when the circle around the A is complete, like they win. When it's broken, they lose. And then it showed like Secret Wars and then Doomsday with one was broken, one was whole.
Yeah, I am not
So would
looking
that
forward
be-
to this Doomsday movie at all. Like Gort says, it's fucking stupid.
All right, somebody was asking something. What?
Oh, I was gonna make a bad joke, but he stopped me.
Well, it's okay.
Oh, why?
I don't let it stop me.
No. Would that be an a-hole?
Could be. Very well could be.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
It's terrible.
Sounds for Ricky. Hey, anybody go in on those Mondo Ghostbusters, the 1/12 scale?
Not for the price. They look awesome, but not for the price. I can't.
What are they, like $200? Is that what 220 or something?
I don't know anyone who went on those.
Yeah, you do.
Who?
Me.
Jeremy B.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dom.
Yeah, they were 100 for the figure or 2 for the figure with the ghost buddy.
Oh, there it was. Yeah, they were expensive as hell.
Yeah, I mean it's for what it is. It's pricey, but I don't know. They look great, and it would. I didn't realize they were coming so soon. I got an email today that they were supposed to come out in May, and their Mondo said, "Hey, it's going to be June." So I think Bankman's the first one up. So I didn't realize it was that close.
I saw.
Right back.
I don't remember what channel it was on, but I saw something, and essentially they said the reason they had to make them so much was that who owns Kenner? Hasbro, right? So
yeah.
Hasbro has the rights for anything $99.99 or less.
What?
So
Huh.
yeah,
Why is it $109.99?
so they had to go higher.
It's licensing. Licensing is very nuanced. It's they certain sophistication levels, piece counts, and all that. I think it all factors in.
Yeah, I'd like to get it just for the Sam Hain figure, but I just can't. I have a hard time justifying that price.
Well, especially for what it is. It's essentially like 5 points of articulation or whatever it is. It's not much. They're much more limited. But yeah. All the same, they look just like the cartoon, and tune tickles all day long.
Mm-hmm. Well, they look awesome. They really do.
Well, I'm curious to see what Mondo's like in a 1/12 scale, because I've got some of the He-Man and the 1/6, and they're good for what they are. But it seems like the hardware, I guess, would probably be better suited for a 1/12 scale.
Well, buddy, I hope you thoroughly enjoy them.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoy everything, Joe. You know that.
Absolutely. That's your childlike whimsy that I love.
Yep, that's what it is. Oh, snap. Tyler, any chance of us twisting your arm to come to luxurious Fort Wayne, Indiana in a couple weeks?
Hell no.
Hey, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. They have a Johnny Appleseed statue that you can sit next to on a bench and get a picture with. And they've got the Tin Hats minor league baseball team that sets off fireworks every night they play. Right behind the hotel.
That's a hard sell right there, Joe.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana in had to be like 93 or 94, and I had my fill then.
Well, things are different. They also got a really good Irish pub, pizza joint, and ice cream shop.
Funny enough, we have all of those right here.
But you don't have the Fort Wayne versions.
No.
It comes with Midwestern flair.
That classic Fort Wayne pizza.
Authentic Italian.
No, I'm good.
It's advertised to be better than New York.
As
Lies.
advertised.
Lies.
Yeah, I ain't buying
I'm
that.
so sick of hearing about New York pizza.
So new topic. Let's talk about New York pizza. We're gonna hold Eric Z down this in a couple weeks and get that tattooed on him.
Eric, you've been Cleveland or Akron area your whole life, right?
I have.
Tell me where there is decent pizza.
Oh, there is.
All
It's
trash
Cleveland.
up here.
It's Cleveland. You're not going to get it. A couple of places have
that's
tried it,
not-
went out of business.
Wait,
I
do they have
appreciate your
Cleveland
honesty,
style
but that's
pizza?
Huh?
Do they have Cleveland style pizza?
No.
no.
No, it's you got Domino's Black Box or Giannino's.
Or people trying to do like out fancy themselves, but with like crust you can't chew through, or
Right,
I
it's
don't know.
like it's overcooked, right?
Yeah, it's if that's a style.
Yeah, like we're gonna try a new place tonight. We ended up not, but we'll try it eventually. I'll let you know, but we ended up chickening out. But yeah, I can't point you to a place in Cleveland and say this is great pizza. Like there's good pizza, but it's not. I'm not gonna tell you guys this is the shit. It's not.
So what you're saying is Ohio pizza doesn't have shit on New York pizza.
No. Hold on now. Ohio Valley pizza will stomp New York pizza in the fucking dirt.
I'm gonna kick you out this chat just for even thinking that.
Yeah, that's censor me, E. That's the way to do it. Just
They
because I'm
probably-
speaking the truth, motherfucker.
They probably have that same bullshit like Pennsylvania pizza where the toppings aren't cooked.
That's not.
We are not
Pennsylvania
proud of that,
pizza,
by the way.
Tyler. We are. God damn it, Wolf. Shut up.
No, that's
Yes,
fuck that place.
the toppings cook from the heat of the pizza ever so slightly as it warms and steams in the box. The cheese
Yeah, that
is
sounds like
cold
fucking
and just
trash.
Slightly.
It is.
It's garbage.
Oh my god.
Just
Trash.
stop. Just stop. You might as well buy a
That's a
fucking microwave-
tragedy. A tragedy.
Buy
I will
microwave pizza and don't fucking cook it all the way.
I will say
Colorado
the best-
pizza is better than that.
Colorado.
What's that? You got to eat it under a rock or some shit?
No, I actually had it last week while I was in Colorado.
I had it once.
Their crust is interesting. They almost make it like a croissant, and then they serve it with honey. I don't know. It was all right.
I guess.
Are you sure
But-
you didn't just get
Sweet.
breakfast somewhere?
But at least the toppings and the cheese was melted.
It's the menagerie of flavors
And not that-
and contrasting heat and cold in your mouth that makes it that perfect bite of Ohio Valley pizza.
Shut up.
Blech. Blech.
Okay,
Yeah.
what
It
is
tastes like
Ohio Valley
desperation
pizza?
and shame.
Trash.
Specifically, DeCarlo's. You can look up DeCarlo's Brothers in Wheeling. It is amazing. There's Jan
He said
Moore's in
amazing.
Steubenville. Doesn't exist anymore. Amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
It's
Your
so
fault.
good it doesn't exist
This
anymore.
is your fault, Wolf. That's all I'm saying.
Why is it my fault?
Not representing. You're supposed to say, yeah, it's awesome.
What up, y'all?
I don't know. No,
How we
you do.
doing?
I don't know. Pennsylvania's just weird. They put fries on their sandwiches too. They just can't figure shit out.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah,
I've
that's
had
Pittsburgh.
that. Yeah.
Hey,
And
that's good.
Sauerkraut. No, okay. That is the grossest
Wait.
shit you can do
Tyler,
to a sandwich.
have you?
Permani
I know you
Brothers should
live.
be.
I've been to that place. It's down by the docks.
I know you lived in New York for a bit. You never had what was called like an Italian cheeseburger from like Kennedy Fried Chicken.
What is that?
Basically, it's a burger 2 burger patties put in a hero roll with the French fries in the hero.
Diabetes.
I
the
would destroy
sandwich,
that.
bro.
It's pretty
I
good.
know what it is, but I don't eat red meat, so no, I never have.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What?
He says he don't eat red meat.
Fuck out of here.
Not even like a steak.
Nope.
Well, hey, once you cook it, it's
Filet
brown.
mignon?
Ever? You never have, or just a newer thing, or
Oh no. 5 or 6 years old, I stopped.
is there a reason for it, or
Oh yeah.
you just didn't like it, or health
Yeah,
reasons, or
You
All
can't
right.
digest it or something?
Okay, buckle up. You want to hear some child trauma?
Oh, this is going somewhere.
Oh yeah. All right. So
You get a
If
colonoscopy.
he
and
starts
then-
crying, this is your fault, EE.
Fucking therapy session and ROC therapy.
no, I can
We're
kind
on
of
the
laugh at
health
it
I think
now.
he's capable, but continue.
Did you have a colonoscopy in preschool?
No. So I didn't go to the same school as you. So my grandfather, my mother's father, was a vet, right? So he did like your normal pets, but he also did like large animal, horses, cows. Actually, I have a really cool photo in my house where he's there's an elephant laying on its side, and he's like got his hand up on it, and he's like looking in its mouth from like a circus in like the 60s or something.
and this was what? This is who again?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather. Okay.
Yeah. So so he had his vet clinic, but then he also had some farmland where he would keep animals that he was treating, right? And so one of my chores was I would go feed the animals. And so my not that you guys care, but my grandma would pick me up from school, and I would stay at her house until my mom and dad got either one of them came and picked me up. Well,
Oh, they killed your pet for dinner, didn't they?
They fed you Petey.
just wait for it.
Get there. We're getting there.
So, and my grandfather would beat him home, and he'd pick me up. And we'd go down to the farm. So, all the grandkids had different animals, and I had a cow. And so one day he tells me, "Go get your cow."
Oh, they just
Alright.
set you up for failure on this one.
So I go get my cow, and
What was your cow's name?
Yeah, I was going to say, did it have a name?
Was
Old
his name
Milky?
Steak?
It did have a name.
Porterhouse?
No, not porterhouse.
Who the fuck said Old Milky?
It was me.
I tried
Some
milking
Ren
your
and Stimpy
cow. I
shit.
tugged and tugged.
Let
and
him
that
tell
thing
the story.
wouldn't do anything. So
This is
No,
more in depth than I thought for a red meat story.
Yeah.
Still packed
So
for lunch.
There's layers. All right.
so they named all the animals on the farm like after Disney animals. So the cow was Clarabelle. We had Donald.
And this one.
Oh, this story is getting
wanna
great.
die.
Oh,
This story is
man.
getting great.
So like the ducks were like Donald, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Daisy. You know. So he tells me to go get my cow. So I go get her, bring her over, and he's poured a bunch of grain and different things on the ground. And while the cow is eating, he just walks up and shoots it straight in the head.
As you already said, look
Right.
at the flowers, Clarabelle.
Oh,
That's awful.
No,
No
warning.
warning. No like
Oh my
1, 2,
God.
3. No.
Nope. Didn't tell me anything.
Oh no!
I started freaking out. He called
Yeah.
me. He called me a sissy.
God damn.
Oh no!
Told-
Wait. Don't gloss
told-
over that. What does freaking out look like? Talk
Oh,
about that a little.
No, you just start crying. Dude, you're like 5, 6 years old. and
Like,
this
are you
guy is-
yelling at him? Like tears flowing? Like, what the fuck did you do?
Here-
Snot coming out. And the,
There's brains on the ground.
Yeah.
Grandpa, why are there brains?
That is
So-
I'm not gonna, that's awful.
So hang on.
God damn.
So he calls me a sissy and tells me to go sit in the truck. Cool. So
You
we
think about
so
your feelings.
How old
Oh,
are
no.
you? How old
Huh?
are you here? How old are you here?
5 or 6.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah. So Yeah, so it had to be, I was either in kindergarten or first grade because we moved after that. But
For show and tell, did you bring in the body?
no, so it gets better. So the reason he
wait, what?
so the reason he picked that spot.
Dude, if you tell me you climbed in, I'm out.
Nope.
Tauntaun style.
On the outside.
Nope. So
Let the man go.
so the reason he picked that spot was because there was a giant tree. And so he throws a rope over the tree, ties it around the cow and around its legs and around the hitch of the truck, and then pulls it so the cow's hanging now.
So it drains. Right.
Drains of blood, and I watched him field dress this cow from sitting inside inside. So I'm watching him cut the thing open. Organs are falling out. Like, it's not good. So fast forward, we're now back at his house when he's done. And guess what we're having for dinner?
Oh,
Nice.
Jeez,
What was
dude.
the
Hamburgers. Hamburgers.
soil and green.
Guess who doesn't know where hamburgers come from?
Oh no!
So
Maribel.
so
Maribel burgers.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle. Sorry, Clarabelle.
Here's
So,
Butternuts.
Oh, hang on.
Butter stuff.
So my parents, both my parents come. We're sitting around my grandparents' kitchen table, and he is telling the story, and he thinks it is the most absolute funniest thing ever. Like, he's laughing. And as I'm eating this hamburger, and then he tells me, well, where do you think the hamburger came from? You're eating.
Oh, fuck.
He eggs you on.
You're eating Clarabelle.
Oh.
And then I started puking everywhere, and that's why I don't eat red meat.
Yeah, dude.
I always
that's wrong.
pictured you as kind of like a Viking liver king motherfucker, Tyler. That's surprising. That's a great story.
No,
You
it's
could
a
have just
story.
told us
But
you were Jewish.
it's almost the exact same reason I don't eat those.
Hey,
That makes you feel any better.
hey, no, none of that.
Oh, I didn't mean to be offensive. Never mind.
What
I
did you
didn't hear
say,
that. Okay.
Jeremy?
Anyway, keep going.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I've tried like over the years, and like, been to a lot of fancy steak restaurants over the years for work and different things, and I just can't do it. I've taken a bite and tried, and nope.
Now, is it only beef, or is it also like pork and
No, pork I'm good, chicken I'm good,
just beef?
just beef.
I get that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll do venison, I'll do all kinds of stuff, just not beef.
Yeah, like Courtney and I were talking about like homesteading stuff and when I retire and things like that. And I'm like, that's the one thing I think I would have a hard time doing is like raising like meat chickens or meat rabbits, things like that. And then, I mean, I love animals, but you take care of them, you raise them, you're going to get somewhat attached to them. And then like, all right, you're going to be dinner tomorrow, so enjoy the night. I'd have a hard time with that.
Chickens are.
That's a generational thing, man. It's like some of those old timers, like they lived through the Great Depression. They knew starving. They didn't have the luxury of having a furry buddy. Like
not even old timers.
Generational thing.
Like my mom used to my mom was born in 56. When she was, elementary and middle school, she used to help kill chickens with her mom for dinner.
Well, my dad has the same kind of story. They lived in the city of Cleveland. They raised chickens, and they would, he talked about his grandfather going out cutting heads off chickens to serve their dinner the next that night.
My mother would take us to the market. Yeah, there was a chicken market near us, and where they had the live chickens,
a wet market?
And they break the necks, cut them right in front of you. They kill them right in front of you,
like a rabbit too. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds terrifying. Can't imagine that.
I think if it's a difference between your family eating that night or not, you're gonna take care of business.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a little bit different, but
and it's not like I had an attachment to these chickens. Like this wasn't, you just walk in, my mother would pick a chicken. It's not like with Tyler, who this was Tyler's pet, basically.
Right. He's raising.
It's a little different. I mean,
he didn't know it was food.
I'm getting so soft in my old age
Yeah,
that like when I've planted a garden outside and I
there's
need to
pills
start.
for that, by the way. But continue.
I got that reference.
I've planted a
And you
garden.
backed right into that one, but
Yeah, I know, right? I got a garden outside, and I've got to start thinning out some because when you plant, you don't plant just one seed. You plant a couple because not every seed will sprout. Blah blah blah. And I've got to start thinning stuff out. And I've got a problem. Like this plant was a seed. Now it's like 3 to 5 to 6 inches tall, and I'm just got to pull it up and essentially kill it for space. Because now I've got two stalks of corn growing out of the same spot.
And you feel bad about killing the plant?
I'm kind of
just
at that point.
repot it. Put it in
You are
something
not
else.
going to survive the apocalypse that comes, bro.
So we'll talk off camera about that.
He's like, I've made arrangements.
I've paid for my spot on the boat.
Last of Us type shit.
Yeah, I see. I find myself just getting fucking meaner as I get older.
But yeah, okay.
We noticed.
Here's the difference.
Hey, fuck
Again,
you.
we'll talk off camera.
The
They
funniest
were,
thing about that is Wolf was the boat captain that he paid PayPal ready. So
Yeah,
see how that turns out.
They were talking about The Last of Us at work, and they were like, "Eric, did you watch it?" I said, "Nope."
Don't.
what is this thing you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't. Did you watch Andor? Nope. I will not have conversations with you people about this stuff at work. Nope.
Which then led to you people.
No, I just say no. Didn't watch it. Didn't watch it. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I heard he died.
Have you played the game?
You oughta create.
I played both games, yeah, and I enjoy the
Well-
show. I enjoy the show, so, but I just don't have conversations that require opinions with coworkers.
You ought to start making false spoilers.
I just don't want. I don't. There's one guy who works with me who in the morning I'll get there for that first 30 minutes. I usually get there about a half hour early, and he's there also. We'll talk about sports, but then once the rest of the crew people come in, I don't. No, I'm not talking to you people about anything that's not work related.
Did you have a conversation with HR recently?
Not at all. No, not at all.
He just told you he
Not
doesn't have any
recently.
conversations. HR called him in. He refused to say shit. he kept screaming. I plead the fifth.
So
Like it doesn't work that way.
How did
So-
you get to this point? What drove you to this mentality?
Nothing.
where you feel
I
safe
think
and
most
secure
people
now?
are stupid. I think most people are fucking
Oh,
stupid.
hey,
I don't want to get into a conversation with someone regarding, let's say, an Andor show or an Ahsoka show. You know how people get when you talk about these things. Everybody want to get emotional and everybody want to get upset if you agree or don't disagree. And I'm just not doing that with coworkers that I don't want to talk to.
Fair enough. You
way
need
to
better
do it.
coworkers.
am I the only one that hears the crazy
They're
static?
fine. They're fine. They don't bother me. I sit there and I make fun of them all day long to everybody that I know. Crazy cat lady, tracksuit mafia, trash panda.
Dude, do you have anybody that walks around barefoot?
No, but I
Like
do
a
have.
slipper
I do.
wearer or
There is someone that occasionally wears a very big, bright pink princess dress to work, and has a stuffed Uncle Ruckus, 3 foot. I say, maybe about 2-3 feet tall, that she sits at her desk and carries everywhere with her around the office.
That's amazing.
Such a weird choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very specific. I worked with a guy once who had driving shoes and gloves. Like he changed his shoes like Mr. Rogers when he would leave for the day. Put his little leather mitts on, squeeze
Did he
into
have
his
a
tiny ass little sports
Did he have
car.
a scarf
Hilarious.
and a set of goggles, and because that would just completely
Goggles, yes. The scarf I hadn't seen. No, he did have a scarf.
Driving
Nice.
shoes?
I got a guy that wears the same tracksuit to work every day. That's why I call him Tracksuit Mafia.
I was about to say track.
I got a fat vegan.
I feel like there's some cheating probably on that diet.
That or all she's eating is chips and junk food and saying she's vegan.
That's why Esteban came up with the nickname Trash Panda, because she has a trash diet. Esteban nicknamed her. The crazy cat lady who talks about how she's allergic to everything every day before lunch and talks about her diabetic cat all day long. Like, about your diabetic cat?
Diabetic cat.
I used to
I
work
sit
there
there
as
with my
manager.
headphones on, or I go and hide in one of the phone booths for most of the day.
Now, do you like listen to music, or do you use it
Yeah.
for work?
Music, podcast, whatever. Yeah.
It's
Look,
weird.
you can't trust
I listen to more
trust
podcasts and
coworkers,
shit.
especially in a corporate office.
Oh, you can't trust fucking coworkers anywhere, dude.
Exactly. So that's one of the biggest reasons.
I work with about 65, 70 people, and I trust about 3.
Might be right. Might be a good number. It
There's
was.
trust in
I say it was about a
coexistence.
year into this particular job, right? Going through one of my reviews, and my manager started talking about how, about my facial expressions, right? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, when things come up, the team looks to you, and they're always looking at just facial expressions. And I was like, can you give me an example? Because I'm very self-conscious of what I say and how I behave at work. I don't make faces. I don't roll eyes. I don't. Because I know how I can be. So she was like, oh, yeah, we were talking when, you made a face when we were talking about the Rihanna Super Bowl. Then she got a face. Like, and you're bringing this up in my review when I asked you for an example. That is what you're telling me? That I made a face because people were talking about the Rihanna Super Bowl and you guys didn't like her performance? Very stupid. Like luckily this manager then got laid off right away.
That's a
not too
dumb
long
thing to
after
bring
that.
up in a
But
official
yeah,
capacity.
like what are you fucking doing?
Because he didn't want to give you a good raise.
No, it was a cunt. Excuse the language, but that's how I refer to her.
It doesn't matter. They didn't want to give you a good raise. We got the same shit at my work.
And I was literally being transferred to a new team that was starting out because they needed help. And so this new manager was in my review with in the review. I had never spoken to this new manager before once. And this is the impression that you're giving my new manager. Okay. This is why I don't talk to people at work.
Bless their little hearts.
And it looks like we killed the chat.
Maybe that pizza talk, that's what did it. Actually, it's probably the Cal thing.
100%.
Why are there 2 Robert Downey
100%
Jr.'s
the
in
Cal
here
thing.
right now?
What'd you say?
Nothing. Just whatever. Where's Wolf?
I think it's fine now.
Right here.
I think it's time to go.
All right, yeah, we're coming up on 2.
Broadcast it.
All right, folks, we're going on broadcast. We'll be back next week with another show. Thanks everyone for coming. Sorry if you like cows. We'll see. We'll see you next
Oh
week.
shit! This was broadcasted. That's fun.
I'll see you D-Gens in 2 weeks.